right, so over the next couple of weeks we're going to be focusing on handheld gaming consoles. The one I have here is the OneXPlayer 2. Pre-orders were taking place back last year. I think it was like tail end of November through December, and people weren't actually receiving these until after the first of the year. We just got ours recently, and we're really excited to have it here. We're going to stack it up against the Steam Deck here, compare sizes and stuff and performance in another video. But then we have a number of other handheld consoles coming to us to kind of do some contrast and comparisons. This one actually came with the AMD Ryzen 7 6800U processor, 8 cores, 16 threads, base frequency of 2.7 gigahertz, max turbo frequency up to 4.7 gigahertz. It also has the graphics AMD Radean 680M. It has 12 graphic cores. It gets up to 2200 megahertz in graphics frequency. It also comes with that 8.4 full IPS 2.5K 2560 by 1600 screen, 100% sRGB, and 358 ppi. Pixel density, has a 178 degree super large viewing angle, and supports 10 points touch. And so we're really excited to have this. We're going to check out the chassis. First we're going to unbox it. We're going to check out the chassis, check out the I/O, and all the switches and buttons and whatnot, and possibly turn it on. And then later on video we'll do some gaming and some do some comparisons against the Steam Deck and whatnot. So anyway, let's go ahead and unbox this and see what we have. Up. I like the logo here. It says gaming computer for hardcore gamers, and I know this is a Windows 11 OS, and so it can also be a mini laptop apparently. Enjoy my time anywhere and anytime. Alright, let's see if we can slide that over. So this is the actual console. Check that out here in a minute. Lift this up. Great. I believe this is a 100-watt brick. Let's check it out. Yep, 100 watts. USB-C connector. Go ahead and do this. Really nice long cable. See if we can open this guy. Not going to make it easy for us. I tell you, the packaging around here is all cardboard, so it's a very thin cardboard, very flimsy. I'm guessing these are the attached controllers. They are indeed. pictures here. Go ahead and open up the envelope here and see what kind of propaganda we got. I'm the manual. Okay, fair enough. And that is it. Go ahead and move these out of the way. Move the box out of the way. Alright, let's open up the console. Alright. Wow, that's really nice. And right when we opened it, we were presented ourselves with a kickstand here. So that is pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and put the joysticks on. There's a button in the back of the joystick that you have to push down while attaching it. Just right in the middle there, and then slide it on in. And the same with the other side. And it gets easier once you do this a couple more times, just to get used to it. Come on. There it goes. Alright, there you have it. It is a little bit thicker than the Steam Deck. There's my Steam Deck there. Go ahead and definitely a little bit thicker, a little bit taller, and even a little bit wider. So there you go. Now, if I was to throw in my D brand cover for the Steam Deck here with the kickstand, then it probably weighs about the same as the OneXPlayer 2. Let's go ahead and weigh the OneXPlayer. I'm going to grab the scale here. Check it out. Alright. So, 1 pound, 14.5 ounces, and if you include the battery, the power cable and charger, you got 2 pounds, 5.7 ounces. Alright. Put this away. So, let's check out what we have as far as buttons and ports. So, we have some exhaust here. We have, I believe, the power button, the volume rockers. Looks like we got a turbo button there. Is that true? Indeed it is. Turbo button. You got a headphone jack. You got a USB-C. I'm guessing that is the power port. And then a USB-A. And then you've got a mini SD card slot for more storage. Let's check out the back here. You have the kickstand. And then you have some more venting, some fans here, I'm guessing. And then on the bottom, you have another USB-C and maybe a docking station, little nodules here, and then, yeah, because you can see the connector here. And then I think these are speaker grills. And I wonder if that's a Thunderbolt. I'll have to check that out. But there you go. Let's check out the joysticks here. They feel really good. The YBAX buttons, very nice. I wish they were a different color, but that's okay. Like different color individually, but since it's the console is white and get kind of everything else is black buttons and whatnot. I guess that makes sense. Alright, we're going to check out the LT and the RT. And then the RB and LB buttons. Now, the Steam Deck has some buttons down here, L4 and L5, and then R4 and R5s. But I guess the OneXPlayer 2, I guess we don't need those. Alright. So far, pretty good. The OneXPlayer 2 has a feature settings. If you hit the turbo button, it opens up this window here, and there's a number of things that you can set within this window. You can set the performance up to 28 watts, GPU frequency. You can go from default, low, medium, and high. I like to have that high. While gaming, CPU max status from 25 all the way up to 100%. Fan speeds you can set. You can also do vibration of the actual console, some settings there, brightness of the screen, volume, and then you have a button here where you can actually set the resolution for the console, and there's a button here where you can go out to hardware info and RTSS and download some software to monitor the gaming performance of this particular machine. So really neat stuff. So we're playing a little bit of Hogwarts Legacy. I got the volume on high just to test the sound a little bit. But right now we are getting probably between 35 and 40 FPS.
That's just the beginning.
Oh, wow. The OneXPlayer 2 is a pretty nice little gaming console. I really like it a lot. Do I like it better than the Steam Deck? No. There's a couple features of the OneXPlayer 2 that I do like better than the Steam Deck. Because it's a little bit bigger, it fills out my hands on the gaming controllers here a little bit better than the Steam Deck does. I really like that. And also the fact that it is a little bit more powerful than the Steam Deck, not by much, but it is a little bit powerful. And not only that, is you're not boxed in to just playing games off of Steam, although from what I understand, some Steam Deck enthusiasts have somehow gotten around that, so it might not be an issue anymore. But all the triggers, the buttons are fantastic. I really like it. It's decent and powerful. I'm not necessarily sure I would use this as a Windows tablet. They kind of tote that you could. I don't think that I would use it for like a Windows-based tablet or a laptop or anything like that. I just primarily use it for gaming. Anyway, we got this out on the Amazon website for around $15.59 without tax and close to $1,700 after tax. Is it worth the money? Where you can probably get a Steam Deck now for around $600 at top of the specs. I don't know. It's hard to say. Do you want all the Windows 11 features that you can't get on a Steam Deck? Maybe. Anyway, there you go. We got a number of other gaming consoles coming in, one of them being the Asus ROG Ally, which I'm really excited about that. We'll be getting that here towards the mid of next month. And so look forward to that video. We'll do some comparisons with the Steam Deck and this particular OneXPlayer 2 and the Asus ROG Ally, and I'm can't wait for that. So anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this from Tech by Pike, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it. It helps the channel. Not only that, it helps us bring more videos like this to you. And for that, we thank you. We'll see you in the next one.